Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I'm back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. Today we have a new event. I'm sure a lot of you have been playing this already. It's a minor royal challenge, and the word minor seems to be important in this challenge. So the new event has begun. Take part in the celebration to get unique rewards. There is a change. I haven't actually looked at tons of things in this event, but I do notice the timing of the event. The challenge events have evolved over the last several iterations. It used to be a 3-week long grind. People got really sick of it, really frustrated with it. By the end, the last couple iterations, they reduced it to, it was like 14 or 15 days, and it wasn't as successful. But the last one was a little bit better. But still, this is the first time we've been down to 7 days. This is actually, I think, going to be a welcome change. There's a pass available. It's not as expensive. There's a lot less grinding. It's going to be less of an event, or less time spent in the event. So that is the goal of this video, to go over that and talk about some of the changes and see what's out there. And you guys can comment and let me know what you think of the changes that are here. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. And we have a minor horse, probably a very small looking horse. So the minor royal challenge. Where are we going? Can't really do much here. So we have it's just a normal challenge event, obviously. So we got an upper row for the free to play. The bottom row is for those who buy the pass. And if we go to the store here, you can see I bought the pass. There's the basic pass. I don't see that here anymore, but you get that for $4.99. And then, as always with these events, you get the option to buy a pass that gives you 3 levels as well, or 15 levels as well. For me, I've never thought that was worth it. I've always thought it was way overpriced, because these extra levels will get you the chests, and it's, most often in those chests, there's nothing in them. So for me, I never think it's worth it buying that premium pass. Just getting access to that bottom row seems to be important and the key. So I didn't buy the bigger, more expensive pass. I just bought the basic one. And then you get a little bit of other good stuff too when you buy the better one, but certainly not tons. So as you can see, I do have the pass, but the changes here up top here at time remaining, this is the big change. So the period of time you have to get your crown. So we have 7 days. We're obviously nearing the end of the first one. I've got 22 items to collect, which means I've gone through 11 of the items. So we're still at, I'm TR 11, and it's 125 crowns to get to a new level. I think that's what it was before, so I don't think that part's any different. The big difference, since we're not going 3 weeks, it used to be 75 levels to get to the end. Now we're at 40. I don't know what happens when you get to the end, if it just goes out there and you get a chance to get a bunch of chests. Not sure. I'm hoping I'll get to that point and we'll see. We got a bunch of special rewards. I haven't really looked at much what's on there. We'll attack those as we get to them. Go through the quest. So here's this part here, I guess, is somewhat the same. This part was evolving as the iterations of the style of the event have changed. Last couple times we were able to get everything on one screen within the 2 weeks, rather than the first week's one thing, the second week's another thing. So we got our free to play area up here at the bottom, and we have the if you buy the pass, you get more quests, which allow you to get further. But here's the big difference. Well, I guess not really. It's kind of the same, but all of the big items here in this quest area. So, you need to do the arena a certain amount of times. You need to do Gem Bay a certain amount of times. And you can send stuff to people. And when you do that, you get these big amount of crowns. So, again, it's only 1 week. And then if you get the premium, you get these passes down here. So we don't have if you complete 4 of them, you get an extra bonus. So that part's not here, which used to be in the 3-week long event. But I think I will like this, because the events certainly grind on, and when I'm playing multiple games, they certainly get old. So just a quick, short challenge event, hopefully with some good gear, then that is welcome. It's welcome to me anyway. So, all right, let's go ahead and collect some of my stuff. We'll go look at some of these special rewards and probably wrap it up. Keep it fairly short here. I have a Zero City video to get to, which we have an end of an event like we did. In the it's the first time they added the event where you have the dice and you're going around and around. So that's going to be a long one. So the goal is to wrap this up and get on to that. So here we go. Here's all our premium events. Lots of orange, so lots of legendary type items. Looks like a new artifact maybe at 40. We got an orange gem up there. Lots of orange stuff here. Lots of diamonds. So let's go in and collect some of those things. So the one downside to this would be I'm not seeing premium chests here. Okay, well that is one change. It used to be that looks like some of this stuff is the same here. It used to be that you get a premium chest, and in that chest you got premium gear, and in that gear, you'd have a chance to get that gear, but most often you didn't. It doesn't look like there's chanced. I mean, there's chests here, but not chests to give you a chance to get event items. So it looks like everybody is going to get everything the way it looks, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, so this is just a regular plain old mace. Got tons of those. I'm just going through and collecting everything, and I'm reading about them as I get to them. Lots of just basic items. That's fine. I am going to talk one thing about alliances here. I figured out something today with alliances. I'm just going to quick talk about it when we get through the event stuff, because I'm sure most of you guys know this now, but for me it was eye-opening. I know they said they made it a whole lot easier, but I hadn't really seen that or realized it until today. So maybe that can help enlighten some people that were missing out on it like I had been for such a long time. All right, so these are all just basic legendary. What was that? I think that was nothing special. Basic items. Certainly not top tier premium items. So we don't need to spend too much time there. I do need to spend more time on my hero. I have a bunch of ether to spend. So one of these days I'll get around to that. This used to be one of my favorite parts of this event. We have so many different shards. So right now I'm probably like 150, 200 legendary shards. So that's not quite as critical as it used to be. But plus I have tons of legendary items like this sitting around I can break up. So tons of those, not really using them right now. Probably come in handy at some point within the future. All right, so this is 25% of the event done, and it's a whole lot of nothing. We got some premium. That's pretty good. Here's another premium. So that's a week's worth of premium. Very nice. I'm pretty high on that at the moment. So here we get spell power, which is always good. That's it. I'm done. And now we didn't get anything exciting, to be honest with you. All right, so here, let's go and see future. What do we have? So here's a first event item, a solar gem ring. Once in a while, launches a fireball at a random enemy, dealing 35,000 magic damage. Set the target on fire. The enemy takes 75,000 damage over 3 seconds. And their healing rate is reduced. I could see that being useful. I think I could find use for that. This looks like this is going to be one of the offers that we get every time. If it's the same before, I believe it's going to be $19.99 to get one of the artifacts that people have used over time, because we certainly see some of these items. I have all of those ready, so for me, it's not really one thing I'm interested in. Here's a chest. So this is a mythical chest. I already got a bunch of these set in my inventory. So nothing all that exciting. Here we got a materials chest. Again, very good, but not all that exciting. Level 23. Okay, lots of mithril, lots of diamonds. That's good. All right, here we go. So 25, we get some more stuff. So we got a new retribution amulet. Once in a while, the unit granted a shield reflects damage for 3 enemy attacks or abilities back. The unit takes no damage. Okay, I could see that being useful. Good, and everybody that gets here is going to get it as long as you bought the pass, so that'll be nice. And this year is going to be the offer for the ancient gem. In the past, this used to be $99. Some other games have sold it for less, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to come in a little bit less this time. Maybe $49.99 or $69.99, but either way, no way I'm doing that. Another mythical chest. And just a basic item. Basic epic gem chest. So all of this stuff is just fairly straightforward, to be honest with you. Nothing over the top through level 30. All right, what do we got here? Still regular items. These aren't arena items, so nothing special. Here we go, heroic set. So you might get heroes appearance. That could be nice. Basic, another mythical chest. Another material chest. Master chest. I got a bunch of these from previous events as well. And then we're at the end. Yeah, there's a whole lot of basic items here. So this almost looks like this is a very minor challenge event for sure. I don't know if this is going to be the standard or not, so I definitely like the reduced time frame. But the gear available is not over the top. That's for sure. Of course, nobody's going to complain about a legendary damage gem. And we got a new artifact here called Heavenly Justice. Once in a while, decisive maneuvers. A random enemy takes 75,000 pure damage. 450% of that damage is distributed as healing among all allies. Now that sounds like that could be useful. I think I could find a use for that one, so that would be good. So this is my quick judgment of what I'm seeing here, because it's just all basic items. You know, you can play for free and get some good things on top. You can buy the pass, it's only $5, and you get some more good things. But it's just going to be some useful items, especially if you're new to a certain TR level here. And there's going to be the event gear, which seems like it could be useful. But other than that, it's just a lot of basic stuff. So I'm not going to complain too much, because I don't mind the challenge events. They're a little easier for me to grind when I'm playing the other games and stuff, so it fits a whole lot easier into my schedule. And now it's only going to be a week long. I'm okay with it, but I am interested in hearing what you guys think. Are you happy with this change? Is it better? Is it worse? You know, I'm sure there will be a little bit of downtime. We'll have another event coming up before too much longer, and since we don't have to have a longer time of people being burnt out for the 3 weeks. So anyway, let me know in the comments, or let me know on Discord what you guys think. I am curious. I think I like the new style here. Certainly open to it. Any kind of change is good. So definitely appreciate the game trying that. So real quick, well, I don't know how quick. I'll try to make it quick. And that's enough for the event coverage. Sorry about that. I did want to talk real quick about alliances here, because this one has been messing me up for ages. So I ended up switching. I'm trying to get legendary talents on all my fighters. I ended up switching one. I think it was this one. And my squad, I mean, I'm obviously very underpowered compared to everybody. Everybody's way, even with the balance, I'm still way underpowered. But I was being a lot more successful. I was finishing the top 3 more often. I was finishing, mid to top 3 more often versus mid to bottom 10 more often. So things were better. But then I changed this talent from a epic to a legendary, and it was a different style too. So it was a different kind of a talent, and my squad just all of a sudden really started struggling. So I took a moment to take a look here, and they did make this interface easier. I haven't spent a lot of time with it. I just kind of poked my head around it a little bit today. But so here's what I currently have active. I have those 2 only. None of these are active. Looks like I probably could do some of those potentially. We'll see. So those are all the potential options. But if you go to management, these are the ones that are active. Again, there's the 2. These are the ones that I can't possibly do. But if you go to available, and I actually was on... I don't have it at the moment. Oh, it's this one. I forgot that one came back in. So these are the 2 that are currently active. So if I click on invincible, I could make this one active, and it says it needs basically any kind of a tank, any kind of a mage. So I could take my tank, put him in here. This guy's already being used. So if I would do that, it would break the current alliance that I have, which I don't want to actually keep that one on. So I'm not going to do that. But if I had another tank, I could put them in here. And then if I had any kind of a mage, I could put them in here. And then this talent would become active. And if I did switch out my tank here, this one would be inactive, this one would be active. So you can actually make the changes here. I just thought it was all automatic and we had no control over it. So I'm happy to see that, these kinds of changes are happening. And if we come a little bit further, then we come down to here like Sinner's Confession, we get specific talents that are needed. You need to have the monk talent, which I don't currently have. And this one you need to have the rogue talent, which I have one of those over here, but not on my barracks. So I could go ahead and do this, and this would give a shield that absorbs magic damage. That could be something that could be useful. I do have a monk. I could make this one if I wanted to. If I went ahead and put my headhunter, whatever it is in this game, put that one in here, then I could also get this one going as well. I might actually do that because I've been wanting to put her back in my squad again. So I've been trying to figure out some things and trying to figure out how to be stronger. So the other option I have here is this bottom one here. So this would be my first one with 3. If I click on it, we have this one. She's currently being used, so I don't want to really break that up right now. This one, currently being used, I don't want to break that up. So I could go ahead and do this one. So really what I need to do is start studying these and find out what's a good fit. And I've taken most of my fighters now. Most of them have legendary talents. But there's a couple I probably won't use. I have tons of archer talents, and I'm not going to use all of them. Some of them are duplicates, for the matter of fact, and some of them are on people, like mages using archer talent. So that's obviously a waste. And I'm only running 2. I could maybe come up with a way to come up with 3, but I certainly don't need 4 or 5, so I can get rid of some of those. So I think the trick is going to be go through these unavailables, see which ones I really could take advantage of with my build, and start trying to get that talent, and then get those in my squad. So that's what I'm going to start studying and figuring out. But this for me was eye-opening. It's very simple. You drag and drop, put them in there, and once you do that, they're active, and that's your talent. And they give you the options here and everything that you can build based on what you have in your barracks and based on what you have somewhere else that's not currently in your barracks. So for me, very useful, very eye-opening, very helpful. And this is the same in Zero City as well. So those of you that are in Zero City, I did take a quick look, and that is the same setup that they have there. So not surprising, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to share that. Hopefully it helps some people. It certainly would have helped me because I was completely clueless up until today. So, all right. I think that will do it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this style of event, or in the in Discord. We can get some chat going there as well. Good luck to everybody. Happy grinding. Until the next time, this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See you.